just about ready to roll here. And today's starter, Mitch Keller. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Ben Rice, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Right through there for a strike.
One ball, one strike.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. That's in there. 0-1. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Fastball is outside. The 1-1. On the ground to second, might be two. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
It's Aaron Judge now. And Judge spoils that one. Keller, a former All-Star, 28 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Iowa. Swings and misses, and the count is 0-2. Bellinger, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swings through him for the K. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Keller checks on first. Bellinger dives back. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game one of this three-game set. Runner goes again. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Runner on the move again. In the air, center field. Cruz makes the play, and that's the third out. One left for the Yankees, and now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Back after this on the show. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Carlos Carrasco. Not the best results a year ago, looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on, but he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
Judge is under it, makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's a Pirates lineup now. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. And downstairs. 1 out, base is empty. That one fouled off, 2-2. Hit on the ground to short, Volpe. And they take care of Reynolds for the out.
Batting third, center fielder, O'Neill.
Here's O'Neill Cruz. He was 0 for 4 in Wednesday's game. That's in there. And it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
2 down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Dominguez launched a homer in his most recent game. Keller back to work. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. And that one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. And misses inside. That one almost got him. Righty delivers. Now a screamer into the outfield. 1 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it. But sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And that's in there for strike 1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Cruz under it. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Batting seventh, center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Now here's Trent Grisham.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
No score here in the second. And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz moving under it. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark. Bottom of the
Pirates.
second. And the batter now, Joey Bart. There's the strike. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it on his own. One up, one down.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Jack Sawinski.
Up next for the Pirates, Jack Sawinski. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack, sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. Swings and misses, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Bucks go down quietly. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Coming on is Pham to make the play, and there's 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Oswaldo Cabrera, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. On the ground to 3rd, Hayes. To first, and there's 2 down.
Now batting the first baseman, Ben
So the
Rice.
batting order turns over, and now Ben Rice. Just off the inside edge. Top of the 3rd, no score. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Pitch is in there. 2 balls and a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
2 outs. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
He's getting the barrel to the balls. Just got to work on that timing a little bit.
That one ripped. Cruz going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning at the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz.
Spencer Horwitz.
Tap foul at the plate. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Just missed. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Frazier.
Here's Adam Frazier. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Frazier went deep in his most recent game. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
1 down. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Frazier leads off first with 1 away. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Jazz tosses the first. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa.
Now batting, left fielder.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Here's Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
On the ground, and foul ball. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at second. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So 1 hit is all they get. On to inning number 4. No score. as we go to the top of the fourth. Here comes Belly to take his cuts.
Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger measures 6 feet 4 inches. 29 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with it. Fourth inning underway, no score. Line drive, base hit. Bellinger around second on his way to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Back-to-back base hits. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. Picks himself up an RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
First and second, no outs. Dominguez now at the plate. That one close, ruled a ball. 1-0.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
In the air to left center. Cruz running hard to get it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Man, you have to be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to move up to third with no problem. And I know he wasn't out by very much, and it took a great throw to get him, but you're already in scoring position, so it's just a foolish decision to try and push it there.
Here's the shortstop at runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Chisholm leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, safe. To the right side, Horowitz. He steps on the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom 4 to the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Ryan Reynolds. There's a strike.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. A swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. O'Neal Cruz,
Now batting,
the next Pirate to hit.
fielder,
Struck out
O'Neal
swinging his first time.
Cruz.
That one catches the zone. That's strike one.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
This is Joey Bart. That's to third, and it stays fair.
Now batting, right
Dominant
fielder,
performance for him today, Boo. Just 2
Sawinski.
hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And the batter now, Jack Sawinski. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Two outs. Just misses. And the count 1-2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We're headed to the 5th. Yankees 1 and the Pirates nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Keller back to work. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Right side. Sawinski sizes this one up. Hooks it away for the out.
Now batting, number 25.
Here's the Yankees catcher now. Fly to left his first time.
Boog, one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
This one in the air. And he makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. 0 for 1 so far. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one not close, and it's 1-2. Swung on, belted. That one back there and out of here. He'll circle the bases and they add a run. It's 2-0.
At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
So the lineup flips over. Now at the plate, Ben Rice. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a foul ball. Up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
Well, the bright side is that'll help the on-base percentage a little bit. And that's a category no batter can ignore these days. OBP, OPS, well, maybe that'll ease the pain just a little bit.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Here is Aaron Judge. 1 for 2. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 5-zip. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Mitch Keller done for the day, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. New arm out of the bullpen, Joey Wentz. Getting ready to make his season debut.
Joey Wentz.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And up next for New York, Jason. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw there. Safe.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Center field. Cruz makes his way towards it. He makes the grab, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and the lead is now 5-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here at PNC Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Slice down the right side.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
On the ground, right side. It's in and out of his glove, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
First baseman, Spencer.
So digging in, Spencer Horwitz. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one outside, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
The Yankees leading by 5. Last half of inning number 5. Ground ball right side. Chisholm. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Now batting, second baseman.
2 down, bases empty. Digging in, Adam Frazier. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
That one ripped right center field. Grisham sprinting for this one. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Top of the zone for a called strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Yankees 5 and the Pirates nothing. Back here in Pittsburgh, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Anthony Volpe. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it, and there's one down.
Now batting,
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. 0 for 2 in this one. Grisham, first round pick of the Brewers in 2015. Foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
There's a swing and a drive. Going back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 25.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, J.C. Martinez. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Coming on is Pham to make the play, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 5 and the Pirates nothing.
Now pitching for
Back
New York.
now for the bottom of the 6th,
Number
and there's a new
41.
pitcher on the mound, Tim Hill.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Pham in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Tosses across to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ryan
Reynolds here.
Reynolds.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
1 out. Runner at second. O'Neal Cruz getting ready to hit. Inside. Ball 1. Late swing, foul to the left. Reynolds leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That missed by a lot, and it's 2-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Out towards left center. Dominguez coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Joey Bart.
Here's Joey Bart now. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. That misses. 1-2 to count.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
That misses, and the count's even at 2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So one left for Pittsburgh. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. And we're back. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Wentz, a 6'5" lefty, 220 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
The throw to first, 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting,
and next for New York, Ben Rice. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Fastball is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside corner, there's a strike. Swung on, popped up left side. Hayes makes the catch for the out. 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Cody Bellinger.
Here's Cody Bellinger. On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, right fielder,
Aaron Judge at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Judge rips that one. That's back there. Forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 7-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Cruz sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 7-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Now pitching for the
We're
New York
back in a new
Yankees.
pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number
Ian
71.
Hamilton.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. And that's in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. And there's a ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That one drilled left field, and that's a base hit.
Now batting,
and here's the first baseman, Spencer
Horwitz.
Just missed.
That's down. Ball two.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Man at first, one away. Sets him down on strikes. Strike three called and a slider at the knees.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Frazier up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. And that is out of play.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Hamilton checks the runner. Hayes gets back easily. Hayes off of first with two away. Fought off foul. Fights it off. He'll see another.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So first and second with 2 outs. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And that one upstairs, ball 1. First and second, 2 down. And that one clips the corner. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Cut on and lifted in the air. Judge makes the play, and that's the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Pirates nothing. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated?
right through there for a strike.
Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all, and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was, I mean, it was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you could sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes a nice running catch. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting.
2 down, bases empty.
Trent
Now it's
Grisham.
Trent Grisham to the plate. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. Swing and a miss. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Yankees, and they hold a 7-0 lead.
Now pitching for the
Back
New York
now,
Yankees.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Mark Leiter Jr.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Back to the top of the order. Tommy Pham digs in now. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. What a stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ryan.
So now here's the DH,
Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds. 1 for 3. First pitch, and he just misses. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. The Pirates with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the
2 outs, bases empty.
Center fielder,
Now it's going to be O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
That one fouled off. This to third, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
So, man aboard. Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, Joey Bart. Strike on the inside corner. Deal 1. That's inside. Cruz on at second with 2 down. There's a swing and a miss. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that will end the inning. Pirates leave one. They continue to trail 7-0.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound.
64.
Caleb Ferguson. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Ferguson.
Here's the catcher.
Leading off for the Yankees. Catcher, number 25.
Swings and misses. That's strike one.
One strike.
Swing and a pop-up. Connor Falefa hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
So up next, Oswaldo Cabrera. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Carmen Mlodzinski getting loose out there. Strzelecki also throwing. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And that one misses up and in. And the count 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. So a man at first. And here is Ben Rice. On the ground, right side. Fair ball. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Waste no time there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Second and third, one gone. Bellinger up to hit. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. One run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now the right fielder, Aaron Judge. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 11-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Caleb Ferguson is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching
Peter Strzelecki taking over on the mound. He has 44. A great slider with tons of movement.
Peter Strzelecki.
Now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Fouled off left side. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Still only one out here in the inning. And that's outside. And that one moves his feet. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. On the ground to first. To second, that's one. Back to first, double play. And that's it for the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. We head now to the bottom of the ninth. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
Now pitching for the
Back
New York
now
Yankees.
as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Luke Weaver. He's making his fourth appearance of the season. Jack Sawinski now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
Jack Sawinski.
And first offering is fouled off. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Hayes stands in now and watches strike one. The Yanks up big in this one here the last half of inning number 9. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Hard hit right side. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Pirates, first baseman, Spencer.
So they're down to their final out.
Horwitz.
Up next for the Pirates, Spencer Horwitz. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 down, nobody on. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. The Pirates down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
11-0 your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.